Hello, my name is Siobhan and welcome to my channel. So I'm redoing this intro to this video as I didn't like the one that I had from before. And for my May TBR, I have read 4 out of the 5 books. So that was, overall was a good reading month for me. And yeah, so just for the rest of the video, just gonna move on to, the rest of the video, so you can, see the books that I've read and give my review and ratings. And also for this video is mainly spoiler free, and then some of the books may get their own either video, and I do have a blog that goes more in depth with the reviews, which does include spoilers. So this video is mainly spoiler free. And yeah, so these are the books that I read this month, well, last month, because now it's like June 16th. And this is the only book from my May TBR that I didn't read. So this is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. And I started like my reading like last month, I think this time last month, so like May 16th. So you know what, why not do the wrap up around the same time, like in a month's time. But I've been putting it off, so that's why this is not like sooner. And I need to also do my like wrap up for TikTok, so I wanted to get this done first before I do it on TikTok, because on TikTok, I don't know, because I think with my TikTok I'm gonna just do like ratings and stuff and then add a bit of words. But in this video I'm gonna kind of go more in depth. Yeah, and also like I've been sneezing a lot, like in the mornings. I don't know if it's to do with allergies or anything, because the weather this week has been good so far, and tomorrow's gonna be like the hottest day of the week, and I feel like sneezing again. Yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be like 34, 33 degrees, and I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Anyways, so back to the books. I think I'm gonna start with The Love Hypothesis first, since it was the first book that I read. And this is by Ali Hazelwood, which I think is a debut book. And she has, I think it was like, I think it's like a series, I think, but it's part of, what is it called? Like, I know she has like another book coming out, I can't remember the title of it. I don't know if it's out yet. Then she has 3 other books that are part of like they're like together, but it's not like an actual series. You can read them as like standalones. Yeah, so with The Love Hypothesis, I gave this on Goodreads 1 star. And I thought I probably, what am I saying? I thought I would have liked this book, since it has like a fake dating trope, and from 2 books I read that has the fake dating trope as well, I liked. But I don't know if those books, because the characters in those books were friends before they started fake dating, and Olive and what's his name? Adam. Olive and Adam, they weren't friends, they were like strangers. Yeah, so I don't know if it's because of that. And those 2 books were are Take a Hint, Dani Brown, and then Addicted, like the first book in the Addicted series, which is by like Krista and Becca Ritchie. So like back to The Love Hypothesis, I didn't like it. I found it, like, it took me a while to like get into the book, and I was thinking of like not finishing it, but I just thought to finish it since I spent money on the book. Then maybe my mind could, I don't know, reading more of the book, I thought maybe my mind, how I felt so far about the book would change, but it didn't. Kind of just felt the same throughout. But there were like points of the parts of the book where where the pace kind of picked up a bit, but then overall I just didn't like it. I felt the reason for them to fake date didn't, I don't know, the reasoning didn't make sense. I felt like they didn't have how they didn't need to fake date. Yeah, I don't know, like I just like want to know, like, I don't know, maybe I'm missing something about this book, because everywhere this book has like mainly like good reviews, and there's like a few like bad ones, but mainly it's like good reviews, like 4 and 5 stars like reviews and stuff. So maybe I'm missing something, but I just didn't like it. I found the smart scene like cringy. I don't know, I just I'm trying not to spoil this book too much, like have too much spoilers in like this. I don't know if this lighting is any better, so sorry if the lighting is not the best. Yeah, so I am planning on doing like a full review of this book, which will like have spoilers in it, and then also I'm gonna have like a more in-depth review of it as well, but not as like in detail as like the video I'm gonna do of this book. Yeah, so yeah, overall, as I said before, I thought I would have liked it, and also it's based on like Star Wars fan fiction, so I don't know if I did because I'm never watched Star Wars before, so I don't know if I did watch Star Wars, if this, you know, if my feelings about this book was changed, or if I liked science, if my opinions about this book would change. I don't know. And her friend, her best friend, is that how you say her name? She was annoying to me. I liked her other friend though. I think his name was Malcolm or something. I liked him more than On. But yeah, so I will have like a link down below for my blog, and then also like when I do film the video there'll be like a link there. But yeah, just being like on the lookout for like the video. But I don't know if I'll like try and read like another of Ali Hazelwood's book. I don't know. But yeah, this one I didn't hate it, I just didn't like it. And yeah. So after reading The Love Hypothesis, I read Bad Reputation by Krista and Becca Ritchie, and they're known for writing the Addicted Callaway series, which I don't know if that also had anything to do with like my ratings of The Love Hypothesis, because I before reading that I like kind of read earlier in the year the Addicted and Callaway series. So yeah, and also I don't know, like maybe if this is The Love Hypothesis was my first like romance book, maybe my opinions would have been different. So yeah, just let you know to comment down below like if there's something I need to know about a book that may change my opinion about it. I don't know, because I just want to know what I missed from the book, because it's like the majority likes the book. So yeah, anyways, back to Bad Reputation. So this is the collector's edition, which was released this year, which includes the duet. So it's Willow's and Garrison's story. So, and their novels, duet, like their books, are called Wherever It Takes and Wherever You Are. And yeah, so I remember reading a review after I finished reading this book, and then I think the person, they didn't give it like a high rating, I think because mainly they didn't read like the Addicted and Callaway series, and I think it's best to read the Addicted and Callaway series first, which together is like 10 books, and then read Bad Reputation or the wet books separately. That makes any sense, because I feel like you kind of like not understand like certain characters and stuff because you're introduced to them for the first time in this book. Yeah. And also like I have my what's this called, post-it tab things. Yeah, so sometimes I forget to do that sometimes when I'm reading, but I want to get like the transparent ones so I can see like words if I want to do like a reread instead of like picking or like taking off the post-it note. So yeah, this book, I think I gave it a 5 stars on Goodreads, and I really like the relationship between Willow and Garrison and how it developed. So the tropes from in this book, so you have good girl, bad boy, long distance relationship, like friends to lovers as well. And if there's anything I'm missing, I'll like have it on the screen. So yeah, I really liked the romance in this book, and I liked how what's his name, Garrison was like patient with Willow. Also, if this is gonna be considered a spoiler, I'm sorry, but yeah, so how Willow is in the book, she like never been in a relationship. No, that's not really a spoiler though. Yeah, it's not a spoiler. Anyway, so like how she is in the book, she never really been in a relationship. Why can't I speak? She's never been in a relationship before. So I liked how patient Garrison was with her by reading it. And yeah, also like I'll put like trigger warnings of like each book when I like start talking about like each book. But it does have like abuse, like domestic abuse. Yeah, like abuse in this book. And I don't know if you do have the book separately, I don't know if it's in both books or just like Whoever It Takes, which I think is like Garrison's book. So yeah, I just have like the trigger warnings of like each book on the screen. I'm finding it like kind of hard to not spoil much of the book because I'm trying to like give like an overall kind of review without spoiling it. But yeah, but again, I do recommend, like it's recommended by the authors as well, like you read the Edited and Calloway series. Yeah, so if you get the collector's edition, it comes with a reading guide as well, so you can read this along with the Edited and Calloway series. And with both characters, with reading this, like I did like with their own kind of like, personal issues and stuff, or like family issues, I did, feel bad for both. Yeah, so I found the relationship really cute as well. So, and also there are like some time jumps where it will like say in the book, because like reading other books, so I don't really like when it's not as clear because it just makes me confused. But with this book, it does like have time jumps, and that's like more like towards like come to the end of the book. And also this is like a dual point of view, so of Garrison and Willow, which I think I like in books when it's that in the character's POV than just like what's it called, like being in the third person and narrator. I think I like that when it's like the POV of the characters, I like better. Again, I will have like a more in-depth like review and stuff of this book on my blog, and I feel like I can't even speak properly, but I feel like I didn't do like I don't know, I think it was okay, but with describing this book or like giving a review about it like briefly without like spoiling it, I don't know if I done like a good job of it. In my head, like right now, I'm thinking I didn't. But yeah, that's Bad Reputation, and again, I gave this 5 stars on Goodreads. I forgot to mention that in Bad Reputation there is like some diversity with like the characters. So there are characters that are in a relationship that are lesbians, and then you have one of them is black, and then the other one, she's I believe South Asian, and then also with another character that's like related to the characters. Try not to like spoil anything. Is gay, so there's a bit more representation in Bad Reputation, like compared to the older like books. So yeah, just like thought to say that because I forgot to mention that. So the next book I read this month is Violetta by Isabel Allende, and this is my first Isabel Allende book. And after reading Violetta, I do want to read more of her books, especially I don't know if it's like a series or just a standalone kind of book that has like the family in this book of like her main characters, but obviously like before her. So yeah, and also I like this cover as well, and also there was like another cover with like, you know, Violetta on it, which I also like as well. So like this book, I started to read this book in March, but then I got up to maybe like a few chapters in the book. Then I started reading it again last month, and so like I read from the start again just to refresh my memory of what happened before. So basically Violetta is like basically like a story of Violetta from when she was like born till when she's 100, so she lived for like 100 years, and you basically just like read about her life and, you know, her growing up, her highs and lows. You just see like her journey through life, and there's parts of that made me like kind of laugh, parts that got me, you know, sad for like Violetta, and feel like sympathy for her, and then made me feel like, you know, annoyed, or like, what's the word, annoyed, angry, like other characters. Yeah, so Violetta, she is like, in this book is like her story, which she is like telling, like writing like a letter to someone who you find out who that person is whilst reading the book. I mean, you could maybe guess who it could be, maybe, but yeah. And what am I gonna say now? Yeah, it was like, I don't know, like with it's like you just, you know, read and realize to grow up, and it was kind of like sad to see, you know, when some characters in the book would pass away, you know, as Violetta got older, because they were with, you know, Violetta at the start, so these are the characters that you know from the beginning of the book. And then I don't know, it's just like, it was like sad to see them pass, and then you only have like, you know, fewer characters that you kind of know and, you know, familiar with from the start, and then you're left with like, you know, of course, like Violetta, and like maybe like a couple like other characters. But yeah, I really like this book. I think I gave this a 4 stars on 4 stars, yeah, 4 stars on Goodreads. And again, I'll like put like trigger warnings on the screen of this book. And I think a reason why it probably took me a while to get into the book, maybe because it's like different from what I usually read, which is romance at the moment, and this is like historical fiction. So yeah, but after like a while, when I read it last month, then I found it more interesting, and I was reading it more quicker just to like see what happened next in like Violetta's life. And yeah, so that's Violetta, and I want to read more of Isabel Allande's book. And also she said, I think the inspiration of Violetta came from her mom, as her mom, I think her mom almost like lived to to be 100. I think she was like 98. So, and she wrote this, I think, during, was it the 2020 lockdown, I think. And it's kind of like also like reading this because like from the synopsis, she Violetta is born into like the Spanish flu. So when like you hear some, like what's it called, them being in a pandemic and then going to lockdown, I was like, oh, like it's like he kind of experiences like same or similar thing with like when we went into like lockdown. So the last book that I read is These Deadly Games by Diana Urban. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the lens. It's just, I don't know, sometimes I like forget to. So sorry about that. So this book, I think it's like my first like mystery book that I have read, I think. Yeah, so I gave this, I think it's 3 stars on Goodreads. So I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I just like liked it. And I feel like if you, I don't know, what's the word? Like if you mainly read like mystery books, or if you like watch movies or shows to do like the like mystery, basically like in the mystery genre, you probably would have like guessed who kind of like the anonymous person is in this book. Like maybe you would have like already like guessed what the plot could be, so it's not like something you haven't seen before. So with this book, I did like guess who the person could have been, like the anonymous person, and I was right about it. So the reveal at the end wasn't like a big thing for me because I already like kind of knew like who it was. But I feel like if I didn't, or maybe if this was like my first kind of mystery kind of media, like, because I have like seen shows to do with mystery, so, and with anonymous, it reminds me of A from like Pretty Little Liars. So yeah, I feel like maybe I would have been more surprised or shocked maybe, but I kind of like guessed who it was before the reveal. And I will say that Crystal, when I read reviews, so the main character is called Crystal, and then people, they found her at times, I guess, with her decisions or choices that she's been annoying, but which it was annoying. But then she's 16, and you kind of think, if I was 16, how would have I reacted to this? Probably the same or even worse. And even now, probably at 22, I probably would have done the same or even worse. So yeah, what was I gonna say? Maybe I would have wished maybe for the reveal in this book, like all characters being present or they know at the same time for the reveal. But I didn't expect like something to happen to one of the characters, which I don't want to like spoil it obviously, but there was like something that happened to one of the characters that happened like kind of soon into the book, not like later on in the book, kind of, for me anyways, like happened like more early, kind of like, what am I saying, like, so basically I didn't expect something to happen like kind of early on in the book to one of the characters. And yeah, so, but I think you can kind of guess what could happen. And I feel like, and the person who's anonymous, it does make sense. It's not like, a random twin or something, like, the Real Lies, like, AD reveal. And yeah, so gave this a 3 stars. I think, was it this book? there being like maybe a sequel to it, which I think would be interesting, because I don't know, with the ending, it was kind of like, I don't know, I felt a bit underwhelmed with the ending. I don't know. So maybe it was written like that, because I don't know if this is gonna have like a sequel. But yeah, I do like wonder what's happen next with like our characters and Kristen, the main character. And yeah, so that's this book. So yeah, so that's like all the books that I've read this month. Yeah, so hopefully, did I say this month? Last month, because I don't know, I keep on saying this month, but this last month. So from my TBR this month, hopefully I'm able, to read all the books this time. And yeah, and overall I feel like I had like a good month for reading. I liked most of the books that I read, only one that I didn't like. And yeah, and again, I will have a link down below for my blog, and then also for like the videos. Oh, I forgot, for like these deadly games as well, I was thinking of like doing like a more in-depth review as well, like a video as well. But I don't know if I'll do like either Bad Reputation or Violetta. But Love Hypothesis and These Are the Games, I will be doing like a in-depth review of those books. So I'll have like those linked below as well, maybe. Yeah, so my blog and maybe the videos I have linked below. And yeah, so that is it for this video, and I will see you in my next one.